Hello and welcome to today's Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here. Today we are diving straight into the essential criteria for selecting a truly brilliant training venue. Now, whether you're an education provider or a corporate planner, you already know the space you choose can absolutely make or break your entire event. I mean, we've all been stuck in that cramped, windowless room with terrible acoustics, right? It literally derails the whole day. So we're going to break down exactly what makes a venue exceptional, leaning on some fantastic source material that highlights the absolute gold standards in the industry. All right, let's get straight into it.
Here's our roadmap for today's Explainer. Number 1, setting up for success. Number 2, choosing the right layout. Number 3, breakouts and fresh catering. Number 4, location and hybrid connectivity. And finally, number 5, the Karsten's Venue Solution.
Section 1. Setting up for success. The foundations.
Now, there's a really powerful quote from our source material that just hits the nail on the head. It says, choosing a training venue should feel simple. And honestly, if you're a planner, you are probably nodding along right now. You've already got so much on your plate with the content, the attendees, the scheduling, the whole shebang. The venue itself shouldn't be another headache. It needs to be a seamless experience that actively supports your goals rather than fighting against them.
Because you see, when a physical space is thoughtfully put together, it has a massive direct impact on learning outcomes. The right room keeps participants totally engaged and gives presenters immediate confidence. Just think about it. When a presenter walks into a room with brilliant acoustics and perfect lighting, their posture literally changes. They just perform better. And for the attendees, it massively reduces cognitive load. They aren't squinting or straining to hear a thing, which means all that mental energy goes straight into retention and really understanding the material.
Section 2. Choosing the right layout. Form meets function.
The layout you choose literally dictates the entire flow of your day. Our source outlines 4 primary options that planners usually look at: classroom seating, theater style, cabaret tables, and a workshop setup. So before you even think about booking a space, you really have to ask yourself, what is the main objective here? Are they furiously taking notes? Are they collaborating? Your answer right there is going to completely determine which of these 4 layouts will serve you best.
Knowing the difference between these options is absolutely crucial. So on one hand, you have the cabaret setup. Now, this is absolutely ideal for group learning and interactive discussion, mostly because it naturally fosters communication when you've got small teams sitting around tables together. On the flip side, you have theater style. This is your absolute go-to for briefings, presentations, and larger learning sessions where everyone's focus really needs to be locked on the front of the room. Matching that layout to your specific learning goal, well, that is the secret sauce to a really successful event.
Now, as these programs scale up, the stakes get much, much higher. Here's a non-negotiable checklist for those bigger programs straight from our source material. First, you absolutely must have clear sightlines. I mean, there's literally nothing worse than staring at a pillar for 3 hours, right? Second, you need comfortable seating, because let's face it, an uncomfortable attendee is a distracted attendee. Third, you need a rock-solid, reliable setup. And finally, and this is a big one, enough room for people to move around easily. You never want people feeling boxed in when it's time to get up or have a quick group huddle.
Section 3. Breakouts and fresh catering. The environment. Okay, so what happens outside the main training room is actually just as important. The attendee journey really matters. Step 1 is a smooth registration. This is their very first impression, so it has to be flawless. Step 2 covers the networking and coffee breaks, which keeps the momentum humming along. And Step 3 is all about facilitating those really important informal conversations. When a venue provides dedicated, thoughtful spaces for these steps, the entire day just feels incredibly organized and effortless. It gives people a proper chance to decompress and actually process what they've been learning.
And honestly, we can't talk about breakout spaces without talking about fuel. Fresh catering and reliable coffee are what keep the whole day running smoothly, especially when you're looking at full-day courses or intensive certification programs. Seriously, high-quality food and a steady stream of caffeine are your absolute best defense against that dreaded 2 p.m. post-lunch slump. It is a total game changer.
Section 4. Location and hybrid connectivity. Logistics and reach. Logistics can completely make or break attendance. A premium venue brings some massive physical benefits to the table. A central CBD location ensures you're right in the heart of the action. A highly professional arrival experience sets a standard of excellence before the event even kicks off. And simple transport access, that is a huge sign of respect for your attendees' time and effort, whether they're local or flying in from interstate. It just makes getting there so much easier.
But what about the folks who just can't physically be there? Well, effective hybrid capability is so much more than just a webcam slapped on a laptop at the back of the room. It requires seamless technology that clearly connects remote learners, the in-room presenters, and assessors all in real time.
When you have remote attendees, proper hybrid integration ensures absolutely no one is left behind and everyone gets the exact same top-tier quality of education. It's brilliant when done right.
Section 5. The Karsten's Venue Solution. Bringing it all together.
Based on our source material, Karsten's is a prime example of a premium provider that just hits every single one of these marks. They provide professional CBD training venues that are specifically tailored for a wide array of learning requirements. We're talking education providers, workshops, certification programs, and major corporate learning events. They inherently understand the need for exactly what we've been talking about: the right layouts, that reliable catering, central CBD locations, and the essential hybrid tech to tie it all together.
So, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this final, somewhat provocative thought to mull over. Is your training venue working as hard as your presenters? Think about it. If you are putting immense effort into the content, the delivery, and those learning outcomes, your physical environment really needs to step up and support that effort. A great venue isn't just a backdrop, it is an active participant in your event's success. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer today. I really hope this gives you a powerful checklist to use for your next big event. Catch you next time.